Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcoin Guides, bringing you my run for Metroid Zero Mission on hard, no item upgrades. Today we are doing part 13, I'm pretty sure it should be entitled Screw Attack. So, I got a little carried away, and I accidentally recorded part 14 before I recorded 13. Not like it matters, I can do it in any order, realistically speaking. And no one will know, none the wiser. But yes, I accidentally recorded the Mother Brain section. Which, that's what I think the part's just going to be called anyway. And, I forgot to do the whole Ridley part and explain all that stuff. So no wonder something was missing. Because when I went to go do the, export the commentary, I'm like, wait a minute, where the fuck is 13? Like, this is not 13. And little did I know that, oops, I forgot a video. So, yeah. Now we're going to go ahead and do the Ridley part. Continuing off from what we did last time. Speed boost, I think, something like that. Real quick, there's two ways to get to the Ridley boss fight. This right here, when I was playing normal mode, and I was doing like a normal run for it before I found out, I could beat the game without everything. That part right there specifically gave me so much trouble, man. It gave me a lot of trouble. I was like, there's got to be a way to get over that damn thing. There's got to be a way to do it. And then I was just double checking. I'm like, maybe there's a way, but there's not. I tried everything I could. Sequence breaking, wall jumping, anything I could think of. Icing the little ball creature thing. Trying whatever I could do to get it. Nothing would work. So there was only one way to get to Ridley, and I went the wrong way to do it. Which means I have to go back to that E-tank and jump over that E-tank and make a good jump to get back. Because at this point, I already saved the game. I already fucked myself over. I have literally no choice but to make, I guess you could say, a leap of faith, kind of. Not really, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So, this room right here. What I have to do is I have to jump and grab the ledge there on the left, and then I can jump and make that platform. It's great that they let you do that anyway. I'm pretty sure it's most likely put there on purpose. Like, I don't think there was a reason for them to be like, nah, fuck you, you can't go back. They definitely made it to where, like, you can definitely do it. I don't see why they wouldn't. But still, though, when I was trying this the first time, I'm like, oh, no, I really fucked up. I really fucked up. But then I found out, like, that was my normal playthrough. I'm like, then I found out, like, oh, I can do that. And then going back through, of course, on my hard playthrough, I'm like, I already knew about it, so it's like, okay, I just have to redo it again. I know what I'm doing. Sorry, I just have to try to redo it. Technically speaking, I think you can probably use the little ball creature, let him go around and come back, and then, because he goes around the room, let him go around, come back, and then, after he does that, then he'll maybe go around to the pit, and then you could, shoot him, freeze him, and then jump on him, like jump over the E-tank, like slightly jump over it and do it that way. I don't remember. Also, I kind of, this is the room you need to go into in order to get access to the next part. So I did cut out a bit of that, but I looked at the map because I paused the game. I was trying to figure out like where that damn fucking missile thing was. I looked up a Zero Mission map on Google, and I was like, I know this is the room that has that fucking thing in it. I know it is. And I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, this is the room that has something in it. I just gotta remember what that damn missile thing was. And I was like, I'm pretty damn sure. Like, you saw me shooting over here on the left. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's over here. And then I remembered, like, oh, yeah, that's right. You have to use a fucking missile to get to it. God damn it. It's always the missiles, man. I don't know why they don't show you when you shoot at it with a normal beam. Like, why they don't just show me, like, hey, this is a missile. This is a missile block. You should use a missile for it. No, you have to fucking just know that it's there. So you have to missile everything in sight. That's aggravating. I know I'm sounding like David Jaffe right now, and look, David Jaffe and me, we go way back. We're friends. A long time ago. Just kidding. I'm not that. No. He's such a weird guy, man. It's so weird and annoying when you like a game franchise from somebody and they just turn out to be like the weirdest person. And that's kind of partly why to some extent, I was going to use Kanye as an example, to some extent you kind of want to separate the art from the artist, but then you look at Kanye and you're like, I don't know about that one. I mean, I think, I don't know, Kanye's just fucking weird. I think he just wants attention. I think that's all he's doing shit for. He's got to be just doing it for attention at this point. He's going so fucking full of himself and so far gone to the point where he's just rage baiting at this, like, it's gotta be rage bait. It's the same thing with Pokimane. He's just on the same level as her. Just rage baiting the shit out of everybody just to get them pissed off. Just to get any amount of engagement whatsoever. It's actually Yeah, it's so weird how people just have no dignity. I don't want to. I hate this guy, but the Johnny Somali guy is the same way. Absolute fucking piece of shit human being, you know. And he knows what he's doing. He's doing it for clout. He knows what he's doing. He's just being a fucking dick on purpose. He's being a heel on purpose, and not even like in a good way of a heel, as in like a good bad guy. In that context, not related to a foot. I'm talking about like an actual, you know, yeah. It's just, goddamn man. You know, there's just people in this world that just they exist, man. They certainly do exist, and it's never really good, but it happens. But I guess you could say like, hey, that makes us appreciate the good people more, right? Because it's hard to come across good people in the world, you know, and it's nice whenever you get to see that. And the thing is, like, you don't really come across good people as much. I mean, there's plenty of just average neutral people, so it's always fine, you know. There's always a neutral type that, you know, just mind their own, don't mess with you, or don't fuck with anything, which is always good. But it's always weird when there's somebody being nice, even to me, and I'm always thinking like, why are you being nice to me for? Like, I'm kind of a dick in real life, and on top of that, well, not out in public. I don't, you know, purposely be a dick out in public or whatever. I'm just saying, like, you know, I think of myself as like an asshole. I think of myself as like a dickhead, you know, but... And then people are just nice to you, and it's like, oh, wow, I'm surprised, you know, that's crazy. And you just kind of don't want to accept that. You don't want to ever accept that niceness, because, like, you feel kind of regret. You know, you're like, oh, man, like, I'm such a bad guy. Like, this person's being nice. I'm such a bad guy. You know, it just makes you feel bad on the inside. At least it does for me, you know. It really does for me. But hey, that's the other thing too, is there are people out there that will take advantage of that. There are people that will take advantage of your kindness. So you have to be careful with who you trust. Because you never know. You know, you really do. You really never know. I've had that happen a couple times. People that, you know, pretend to be your friend, but in reality they're just dicks. Like, I mean, they only really call you their friend because they're narcissistic and they need some level of, I'm trying to think. Just anything in the regards of, like, just, affluation, right? Or something, or whatever, just... They want you to tell them that, hey, you know, you're cool. You know, they want to hear that. They want you to stroke their ego and all that shit. Not good people. Not very good people. But that's life. Anyway, so, yeah, we have one of these door things. This is not the first time I think we ever see that. Well, yeah, because one thing in Super Metroid? Could have sworn they were. You don't really need a super missile for this part at all for Ridley. I'm not going to be using any missiles at all. Just in the off chance that, like, I got them just in case. But it was just more so, like, in the off chance that if for some reason this trick does not work. And by the way, this is the video in question that I will talk about. Oh, that's a gravity suit there. This is the video in question I will be giving credit to where credit's due. I can go and look up his name real quick. But anyway, so here's the trick, just to explain it real fast. So pretty much, you're going to want to shoot these fireballs. And then after that, you're going to want to charge beam underneath his foot. Now, I'm going to tell you where to watch out for. Stay directly underneath both feet. And when he goes to do that fire attack, and he starts to kind of slightly move forward, you're going to want to move forward as well. Because if you stay there, he'll go for a grab, or he'll go for a tail hit. If you move too far ahead of him, he'll go for a grab. So what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to trick him into going for a grab and then making him stop going from the grab. That's why you want to stop and wait till you get into the middle, and then he'll just fuck off and not be able to do anything. So there's a guy named capital S-A-U, well, capital S, lowercase a-u, capital R-A-M-O-S. So Sa Ramos is his name. He did a zero mission only charge beam battle Cridley raid is what the video is called. And I will link his thing in the description. It's got 200 views on it. And this is where I learned this trick from. I didn't know about this. I didn't know you could just fuck with Ridley this way. I thought I have to just suffer. But, because there's plenty of no damage videos out there that just do it in such a weird way. They morph ball underneath his tail. They do all this shit and all the other. This is how you properly beat him with no damage. This is how you do it. And I'm not using missiles because I don't want him to activate fire too early or just do something randomly too early. So that's why I'm just sticking with just the charge beam shot. It's not because I just want to follow what this guy did directly. It's just like I felt like every time I do missiles, it just fucks up Ridley. Like it just fucks up his whatever he's doing, his pattern. So I just kind of stuck with that. So if you want to beat Ridley that way, there you go. And again, shouts to that guy's video. Again, link in the description and all that fun stuff. So yeah, credit where credit is due. And even though, like, in all honesty, yes, I do expect people to return the favor if they ever, you know, watch my content and they're like, oh, I got this from Hardcorean. I would love to, you know, have that too, of course, but it's the real world. It's not going to work. So I'm going to give credit because of my own instincts, not for other reasons. So, yeah, it's just a thing I do. I just... Look, I'd feel bad if I took somebody's stuff without... Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad about everything, man. I'm always feeling bad about everything all the goddamn time. How do I survive this long? I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know, man. But anyway, yeah, we didn't get an upgrade just yet because we had to go and get Screw Attack, if you remembered. Unfortunately, Ridley does not give us that, I don't think. Any upgrade whatsoever. It didn't look like it. So, yes, we did get the gravity suit, technically speaking, and yeah, you could say, like, well, why not just end the video there? Like, yeah, I could, but we don't actually get the gravity suit. So it's like, it's kind of pointless to do that. So now I'm stuck having to go back, go and get fucking Screw Attack, and then get out of Ridley to go back to Norfair and all that stuff, which I think we have to go back to Norfair anyway right now, right? I don't remember. We have like 2 minutes left. I don't think that's enough time for us to get back to Norfair, but we'll see. It's been long enough for me to remember, like, you know, whether or not I remember or not what's going on. Also, I died in these assholes. I kept forgetting that they're up there. So you just want to keep you want to keep flogging them down and killing them as best as you can because they get in the way. Oh man, sorry, a little bit of yawn there. Yeah, back up to Norfair, and then we're gonna go right. And that's going to lead us straight into the Screw Attack section, which is really nice of them to do that for us, though, by the way. Well, of course, you know, unfortunately it's broken, but that's okay. I remember when I got there, too, I'm like, oh, fuck, how much longer do I have left to go? Like, I want to go save the game. And it's funny, it's like, I forgot about that Screw Attack part. I'm like, oh my god, because, you know, it's funny, it's like, in Dread, they kind of do the same thing, too. They kind of have a little spot that looks just like that. And then I just immediately remembered, like, I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, we gotta go do this. I remember now. So, yeah, it's all cool. And then you get in here and you're like, oh yeah, these turbo rippers or whatever they're called. It's like, oh shit, yep, that's Screw Attack, alright. There's no doubt about it. How do I know? Because the only way of getting out of this shithole is, well, with Screw Attack, so... I mean, you could leave, but yeah, you know what I mean. The best way of dealing with those dickheads is that. So there you go, we got Screw Attack, nice. Go ahead and, you know, just recharge, because why not? Get my missiles back at the very least, because you love to have a super missile on hand. And then, yeah, Mother Brain's already been recorded for, so don't need to do that, thankfully. And once we go save it, I'm going to hop into episode 15 and go edit all the Zero Suit sections. So that's going to be fun. Oh, yeah, oh, great, all kinds of fun. We're almost done. Anyway, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and take care, everybody.